Psalms chapter 18, verse 29. In your strength, I can crush an army. With my God, I can scale any wall. So in my last video, I gave my testimony of how I came to Christ in a pool of my own blood. But this verse right here kind of goes along with what happens next. I thought I was going to die that night. But to my complete surprise, I woke up in the hospital, alive and well. Well, except for the whole I broke both legs and had many surgeries ahead of me thing. But I had worked for a carnival during that time. That's right, I was a carnival barker. And the reason why I was in West Palm Beach is because I was staying behind for the South Florida State Fair so that I could make a little extra money. And the guys I stayed back with, of course, they was with me when I got hit by the drunk driver. So I don't even know where that van ended up, but that's where all my stuff was. I didn't have any clothes at all, and the only clothes I had, they cut off me so they could work on my legs. But there was a missionary lady named Lynn Sloan. She had been working the South Florida State Fair. She heard about the accident, and she heard that it was carnival workers. So she came to visit us. So she must have heard that I had no clothes to wear. She brought in some Florida Gators sweatpants. And I'm not a Gators fan, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Now, she also brought me a t-shirt. On the t-shirt had a picture of an eagle with its wings spread, and on top it said Isaiah 40:31. I had never heard this verse before, so I looked it up. And as many of you already know, Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint." That was the very first verse that God brought to me after giving my life to Christ. And I thought it was kind of strange. Here I am, my legs busted up, bad. I may not walk again. And God brings me a verse that talks about running and walking. I don't think that's coincidence. The very first person, Lynn Sloan, the one I confessed that I'd given my life to Christ to, she's the one that brought me that verse. I've always claimed that verse as a promise from God to me. I felt like that was God telling me that one day I was going to run out of my own strength. And at that point, He was going to take over, and my life would be in His strength. And I would be able to do more than I ever thought would be possible. I'm 56 years old now, and my legs hurt every day. They're still there. They remind me every day of that promise. They remind me every day of the day I gave my life to Christ. My legs are a testimony of what God can do in someone's life. My legs have walked many miles since that day, and God's been with me every step of the way, and in God's strength, I can do anything.